Hello, everybody. Welcome back. This is your severe weather outlook for Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday, especially over Arkansas and Louisiana on Tuesday. This is the update as of Saturday afternoon. As we can see here, the 30% area now located generally near I-20 in northern Louisiana, including portions of southern Arkansas on Tuesday. But it begins Monday over Oklahoma and North Texas, continues by Tuesday on Arkansas and Louisiana, and by Wednesday into southern Mississippi and Alabama. We'll have more information, especially by Monday morning, but what we can say now is that there is a decent chance for a major tornado threat and a significant event could happen. And we'll definitely continue to monitor this. So on Monday, let's begin there. The threat is generally southwest of a line between I-35, between Oklahoma City and Dallas-Fort Worth. So to the southwest of that line, and then also to the northeast of that line, heading up towards Tulsa. So the line of storms will begin from Abilene, Texas, up to Tulsa, Oklahoma, including areas like Lawton and Oklahoma City, make its way towards Dallas and like Durant, Oklahoma, as we move on in eastern Texas and Oklahoma later in Monday evening and nighttime. Overnight, it'll then begin to transition into basically a line of favorable activity. So rather than being convection per se, it's going to be favorable for convection. And as we can see here, the threat is now going to be maximized around 100 miles to the north and 100 miles to the south of I-20, generally between Tyler, Texas, and Jackson, Mississippi. That's where the biggest threat is going to be. Again, northern Louisiana, southern Arkansas are the main things. So that convective favorability, as I mentioned, will progress generally between Fort Smith, Arkansas, down to Dallas-Fort Worth is where, again, that line left off on Monday, and that will continue into Tuesday, and then that will further make its way into Louisiana and Arkansas. By the mid-afternoon and evening, that threat is going to be greatest over that orange shaded area. And again, that could increase in probability as we go with time. But for now, it remains an orange shaded area, an enhanced risk, and tornadoes remain the main concern as the cells are isolated, but generally along a line or a favorable area. But they're separate from one another. They're discrete still. But later, after sunset, the threat begins to minimize. The storms become more linear. They actually conglomerate into a line, generally near coastal areas such as New Orleans, and the threat becomes more of a wind threat. That continues throughout the evening, Tuesday into Wednesday, and again, Baton Rouge and New Orleans metro areas will continue to monitor this, as well as the Mississippi Pine Belt, and then it will head over into southern Alabama and the Florida Panhandle, where remnant convection will exist. Again, that Louisiana, Mississippi area overnight, and then as we head into later in the day, this extreme southern Mississippi, southern Alabama as well, and even portions of the Florida Panhandle, where all severe hazards will be possible. So this is, in fact, what we are expecting: all severe hazards possible both Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday. Greatest on Tuesday, especially over Louisiana and Arkansas. As we can see here, you're going to want to tune in to your local weather stations each day. On Monday, that's Oklahoma City, Dallas, Fort Worth, and Tulsa. On Tuesday, Shreveport, Lake Charles, and Jackson. I forget what LZK is off the top of my head. And then on Wednesday, that's generally going to be, I think, Mobile, Alabama, Lake Charles, and northern Mississippi, whatever their area is. So generally, that's what we're looking at. And so as we move on with time, just continue. If you're in these areas, if you're in any of the shaded areas we've mentioned today, continue to monitor the latest forecast. That's all for now. Chris Dixon of Weather Catholic Media.